Good morning, everybody. It's coming up to 13 minutes past 11 here on the 25th of June. Barry's here with you now, and here we go now with the second part of our show. And on the show now, we're going to be talking about how to stay healthy for the rest of winter. Now, we know that winter is a cold month. Well, June, July, and August are very cold months. And now, joining me in the studio once again, good morning to my offsider.
Good morning, Barry, and good morning, everyone. Nice to be back.
Well, here are some tips to help you stay healthy throughout the rest of winter. And with 2 months of winter to go, here are some tips. If you are sick, please do not come to work. We have said this many times on the show. Number 2, if you are going to sneeze, cover your mouth and use a tissue. And when you are finished with the tissue, throw the tissue in the bin. Please do not use the same tissue to blow your nose. It is disgusting and unhygienic. And 3, have a bucket nearby if you are going to be sick. Here's my offsider now with our opening quote on the second part of our show today.
Yeah, guys, make sure you always are hygienic when it comes to being sick. Either don't come or and always when you do have a bit of a cough or a sneeze, make sure you always wash your hands and or put on hand sanitizer and don't touch anything else after. Make sure your hands are clean.
So I'm going to show you a bottle of hand sanitizer which is in my bag now. So this is a small bottle which I carry with me here. A 50ml bottle. There it is there. You can just see it on your screen there. And it kills 99% of germs. So before you touch anything, make sure that your hands are clean. Here's my offsider.
Yeah, hand sanitizer is a good way to keep your hands clean because sometimes if you're out and about, you don't have access to a tap and soap, so it's good to have hand sanitizer on you.
And wear a mask as well if you've got something. Here's my offsider.
Yeah, wearing a mask can prevent you from spreading any germs and nasties to anyone, so that's also a good idea.
So have the right medication with you too for a cold or flu, like Codral cold and flu tablets, Benadryl medicine, and Busulfan that can be available in a liquid form or tablets. And ask your pharmacist how much Benadryl you need to take, and the same with the Busulfan, and ask the doctor how much medicine you need to take a day. Here's my offsider.
Yeah.
And some medicines do have a side effect. Here's my offsider now for this.
Yeah, good point on the side effect, Barry, because I know that I recently, when I was sick, took some antibiotics, amoxicillin, and I got every side effect that you could possibly have from the antibiotics. So I made sure I went to my doctor after and told him, and then he gave me different ones. So Also make sure if you react badly, that you see your GP straight away, because that can also cause further issues on top of the sickness you already have.
And also don't overdose on these medicines, because again it can muck up your digestive tract. Here's my outsider.
Yeah, you don't always read what's on the label. Ask your doctor if you're unsure, because you don't want to risk getting more sick or causing any damage to your body or overdosing.
And if I was to have some Panadol here, I'd bring the health nurse first to find out how much I should be taking. Here's my outsider.
Yeah, nurses and doctors always know what's best for you, so always ask them for advice when taking these medications.
So, like I've said this morning, we are sorry that we didn't bring you the second part of our show from the 5th of June, and we have brought it to you, so look out for it coming soon. Here's my outsider.
Yeah, it was unfortunate that happened, but that's all good now, and we're very excited to have been able to do a second part of it, and we hope you enjoy it.
And coming up later on the show, we'll be talking about leaving the ambulance service alone for trivial issues such as a cold. Here's my outsider.
Yeah, I'm excited, Barry, to hear what you have on that topic, because that's a really important one.
And we might bring this topic up now. Do not ring 000 to tell them that you've got a cold, because they won't send an ambulance. Here's my outsider.
Yeah, a cold isn't as detrimental as something else that might be if you cannot stand, or if you're in so much pain, or you had an accident, that's when you call the ambulance. Don't call them for little things like a cold, because you most likely can get someone else to drive you, or you can drive yourself.
So we want you to save the emergency department for real emergencies, okay? We don't want to discourage you from calling 000, but please really do think about the nature of your problem and how serious it is. Here's my outsider.
Yeah, exactly right, Barry. I always think about the people you're calling as well. They have a lot of jobs to do, and important ones, and if you're wasting their time on a silly thing like a cold, they could be, someone else could be dying, and they don't have the opportunity to get to them.
And it's the same with me, because if someone put my life at risk, I could be in immediate danger. Here's my outsider.
Yeah, so don't do that. Make sure you're always being responsible.
And only call 000 in an emergency. We have said this so many times on the show, but if we don't keep putting the message out there, some idiot is going to be making prank calls, and we'd like it stopped. Here's my outsider.
Yeah, it's very important to push this issue, because you're right, very so often people do call the ambulance for a joke, and at the end of the day, they don't realize that they are, they're stopping people from getting help that actually need it.
So if I was in danger, like, they would come to me first. Here's my outsider.
Yeah, that's very true, Barry. They would, and I think that's important.
Because I can't drive myself to hospital.
Yeah, in Barry's situation would be ambulance would be the right thing to do. But yeah, if you think you can drive, or you can even get someone else to drive you, then please don't take advantage of something that you know you don't really need to.
So, coming up this afternoon on our show, we're going to be talking about how I put the videos together here at 10 Times. And we might touch a little bit more on that now. And here's my upside to tell you how I will put the videos together.
Oh, well, I think you should tell me, Mary, because you're the master at it. But Barry does put a lot of effort into his videos. It's always a joy to see him doing the thing he's very good at. And he does have a lot of love for you guys. And I think you should be the one. Here's a mic to the maker of it all.
Well, what I do, guys, is I select topics to talk about on the show, like I am now, like not calling 000 unnecessarily, how to stay healthy in the winter, what boots to wear, and stuff like that. I would then put it on my memory stick here, which you will see later on today. And then it goes onto my computer back at Narrowena, where I too do shows from my bedroom, and if you happen to be on YouTube, you can look me up and see the finished product. Here's my offsider.
Yeah, there's a lot of work that goes into Barry's videos, and they're really, really well taught. There's lots of information, lots of juicy stuff. If you guys ever want to be informed about certain topics, Barry is a place to go to.
And also coming up today on the show, we're going to be talking a little bit about how not to plan an outing. So that's all coming up on the show later on. So as we've said, don't you go away, because we've got plenty more coming up before this day is out. And taking a look at Sydney's weather, well, the sun is shining to peek through, but unfortunately we will not be seeing the sun today. A bit of rain. It was raining before I even came here today, and it was raining at the house. So to close out our second segment part of the show today, don't go out in the rain, wear a raincoat and umbrella. Here's my offsider.
Yeah, make sure you also drive safe in this weather. It's good that we've got the rain back though, because there was a bit of a drought, I heard, because the rain wasn't there for a while. So I think I'm also grateful for that.
And so are we all, but don't be a maniac on the roads, because there's no need for that. Here's my offsider.
Yeah, especially when it's raining, it's a lot more dangerous than when it's not, because the tires often do slide a bit, and if you're going fast. So make sure you go slow around the corners and you don't do any speed races or.
And then you can, or otherwise you can go bang or flip over like a pancake. And then you will need the ambos from next door. Well, coming up later on the show, how not to plan an outing at 10 Times Cash. So stay tuned for that. But right now is another YouTube video called The Famous Five. So I'm Barry Fair, and here's my offside to tell you to stay tuned for this afternoon show coming up.
Yep, don't leave, guys. I'm watching you. Stay tuned for the next episode.
The next part.
Ooh.
So stay tuned, guys. And we'd like to welcome everybody on board around Australia, whether you are from Perth, Karratha, Broome, Kununurra, the top end, you name it. And it's great to have you with us wherever you may be watching, whether it's from Brisbane, Cairns, Longreach, Mount Isa, Currumbin, Darwin, Catherine, Tennant Creek, Ulara, anywhere around Australia. So great to have you with us.